Hi guys, my name is Leann and this is my channel, Small Town Stitches. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see, kind of the projects. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back to hang with me all the time. So I do my channel mostly on cross stitch, and a lot of it is my love of full coverage cross stitch because that is what I really enjoy doing. So yeah, we had a big milestone here on the channel. I've hit 3,000 subscribers, which blows my mind. I never thought that was even humanly possible. I don't know. I started the channel back in 2015, actually, December of 2015, and it's kind of evolved as I've evolved, and you know, it's seen me through. Let's see, December 2015, my daughter was like 8 months old. So it's seen me through nursing school, it's seen me through various nursing jobs and changes in my family, and it's just crazy that some of you have been along the ride that whole entire time. So thank you. I can't even comprehend it. So I hope everyone is doing well. Here in Michigan, which is where I live, the weather has been weird. It's been in the high 60s for the last couple days. It's supposed to be like 68 degrees today. It is November. I cannot remember any point where it has been so nice temperature-wise in November. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're in for a horrid winter, but I am loving it right now. My daughter's allergies are not, because with the temperature going like this, her allergies, she can't just get over it. So she's going like this right now too, and I feel really bad for her. So speaking of Bella, she had a tooth pulled on Tuesday. So she did great. The dentist was shocked at how big the roots were on her tooth, but later on that day, she was playing outside. She never needed any form of medicine to help with pain, and she went back to school the next day. Like, I'm telling you, kids can handle things better than most adults can, and their pain tolerance is just, it's amazing to me what kids can handle compared to adults. Always. So, and then the day before, she had it pulled the day after Halloween. So we did go trick-or-treating. The weather was, like I said, the best that's been in, I can't even remember. So it was in the 50s for trick-or-treating, and it was kind of like rainy when we got there, but that stopped. And it was in the 50s. Last year, it was freezing cold and it was pouring. I mean, the weather was absolutely horrible last year. So we did great. I'll put a picture of her up. She went as a ninja, and she had a blast. So, and then let's see. Husband's doing good. We got a new to us truck. I'll show you what it was. I'm still baffled and I'm so thankful. So my husband's truck has been literally falling apart and we've just been making do for a while. I'm so thankful. I am so thankful that we have one fully reliable vehicle. Mine is still reliable, but it's just getting way up there in miles. But we don't like to talk about my car because she hears and then she acts up. So that's kind of a rule with my whole side of the family, is we don't talk about Leann's car. It's just how it is. So, but yeah, things are going well here. I'm just so thankful. this, I guess if I had to summarize this week so far, is just thankful, right? So I'm actually participating on Instagram in a 30 days of gratitude challenge. And let me tell you, that has changed my mindset for a lot. Because it forces you to look at things in your life that you are thankful for, whether they're big things or little things. It could be the cup of coffee that you drink today, you know? It could be the fact that I have laundry going and I have a place to wash my own clothes in my house. You know, you're looking at things that you could take for granted and realizing how thankful you can actually be for them. And I think it's a great mindset. So in November here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving this month, and I just think it's a great mentality to get into that of just being thankful. That's my spiel. All right, let's talk some stitching. I am sorry if that was really loud. So we ended the last video with me saying that I would like to attempt the 24 hours of cross stitch. Notice I said attempt. I got, how many hours did I get? I don't remember. I forgot to write that down. I did a video. If you want to watch me step by step, hour by hour, go check it out. So I decided I was going to work on 2 different projects. I decided I was going to work on the Prairie Life sampler by Heartstring Samplery. And then I decided I was also going to work on my mini Hometown Hero firefighter. Very quickly, I decided I was having more fun stitching the Hometown Hero firefighter and didn't want to stitch on the Prairie Life sampler anymore. So I focused most of my time on Hometown Hero firefighter. So I'll show you what I did get done on the Prairie Life sampler. For those who may not have seen it before, the Prairie Life sampler looks like this, and it focuses on Laura Ingalls Wilder's family from The Little House on the Prairie. So I'm tweaking mine a bit. I know I've mentioned this a bunch. I'm not doing this stuff, this whole bottom section. So I only got 267 stitches on this before I was like, I'm just not feeling this right now. But this is where I ended with. It's halfway done. The words are cut off in between. And I'm really liking where I decided to end it. I don't know. This is half, so I have to do the other half. But I'm really, really liking this. I'm very happy with my progress. All I did for the 24 hours of cross stitch, I think I finished the word when, and I just did more flowers. That's all I did for the 24 hours of cross stitch, and I showed it to you guys before that. So this is where we are at. I like this fabric that it's on. It's kind of like an old parchment style fabric, and I really, really like this. I love it. I grew up on Laura Ingalls Wilder, as I'm sure a lot of people did. I've read all the books. I watched the TV show. I love Laura Ingalls Wilder. And it especially means even more to me because it's not just something I did as a kid, but my daughter and I have actually read through the entire series. I read them to her once and she loved them. So it makes it a little bit more special. So that is all I got done on that for the 24 hours of cross stitch. If you haven't figured out, I did not make the 24 hours of cross stitch. I think I stitched like 14 hours, I want to say, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I had my whole family home. I think my husband was at work, but I had my daughter home with me. If it had been just me, it would have been a little bit different, but like the mom guilt was kicking in strong that I was stitching so much. And eventually I was like, I can't do anymore. Let's go outside and kick a soccer ball and play. And I have to feed you and take you to drum lessons. But I'm super happy with the 14 that I got for the first time ever trying to participate in it. So next, I decided to work more on my Hometown Hero Firefighter piece. And I did concentrate on it for the 24 hours of cross stitch. But I also decided to switch this up and do 100 stitches on it a day. I did it for a while. This was started by Sarah, the Stichin mommy. If you're not familiar, I'm gonna make a note real quick and I'm gonna link Sarah's channel below. I have to make notes because I won't remember. And I have calculated this out. I was talking to Rainey, whose channel I will also link below. And I was talking to her, and if I can continue to do the 100 stitches a day, even just 100, I will finish this project in April of 2023. And I am so excited because I can either have it framed and ready to give to him for his birthday in September, or I can do it for Christmas, or I could even do it for our anniversary in July. I'm just excited. So between doing being called for whip go, choosing to go back to 100 stitches on it a day, and using it for 24 hours of cross stitch, I got 5,712 stitches on it last month. It is now 78.56% complete. Let me show you. I need to unroll this. We had a page finish for 24 hours of cross stitch as well. This is where we are. I'm so excited. So we finished for 24 hours of cross stitch. We finished this page down here. And then we started on our next page up here. And then I, of course, went back to doing my 100 stitches a day. I've done 100 for, you know, the both. I haven't done anything today for the 2 days of November. But this is where we are. We are working more on the shirt. The stool is almost complete. The head is complete. This is all we got left. I am about halfway done with that one page. And then we got 3 more. So it's really exciting to know that this is on track to finish in 2023. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so the next piece that came up, it was the 24th and 25th, which I try to always work on my Christmas piece. I try. It doesn't always work. But this is my stitch along that I'm doing with Vani, who is Thread the Needle. And we're using the FC Christmas Sale hashtag on Instagram. I should say she uses the FC Christmas Sale on Instagram because I'm horrible with posting on Instagram. I don't know why. I really like scrolling. I'm good at watching reels. But I think once Firefighter gets finished, that it'll be easier because, of course, my husband's on Instagram with too. And I just don't want him to see it. So I feel like a lot of my whip girl things aren't there because I don't want him to see it, you know? So this is the one I'm doing. It's Filling the Stocking by Donna Gelsinger, which is a Heaven and Earth Designs. I only got 239 stitches done on this, but a stitch is a stitch, right? And it's currently sitting at 10.64%. And this is where we are. Lots of confetti with this stuff, but this is where we're sitting at. You can see that, you can actually see it really well right now. The ledge of the fireplace and the garland and the lights and the tassel that's hanging. I am loving this piece. So super excited. Not a lot done, but I still got something done. All right. Next up, I have a Quaker Christmas by Bygone Stitches. And this got 3 days, a total of 772 stitches. Hopefully I'm putting a picture in of where it was. This is where we are. This is what the piece looks fully right now. And let me see if I can remember everything I did. So, let me put my hand behind it. I got this motif done and a couple of these small little ones. And then I worked a little bit more down here. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I put my husband's and my initials in here, but I didn't know if I wanted to do the red, so I just went with the gold. So, that's where we're sitting at. So much fun. I really like this piece. Always happy when it comes back out. All right, so the last 3 days of October, I spun my Halloween night. This is by Tilton Crafts. I got a total of 680 stitches on it in just the 3 days. And it's currently sitting at, let me see, 22.46%. This is where I started with it. It is still on a hoop. And this is where we are. I just worked on more of that tombstone. This is what it looks like on this hoop so far. I really enjoy this piece. This is my oldest piece, and I'm thinking of making this a focus next year after Firefighter is done. Even if I do this piece, then another piece, then this piece, then another piece for focus or something like that. But super, super enjoying it. So now we are on to November, and the Whip Go goals for November are 12 and 24. So on my board, 12 was Mini Sunflower Cottage by Donna Gelsinger, and it's charted by Haid. And then 24 was a Your Pick square that I had. So I just chose to substitute my Mary Noel by Sue Hillis Designs in there, and hoping maybe I can get a finish on that this month. That would be awesome before Christmas. And then we only have 2 left, so automatically we know what we're gonna stitch in for December because there's only 2 blocks left. And funny enough, one of them for the block of December for Whip Go for me is gonna be a Halloween piece. So this is my board, or my planner. I've had a couple people ask. So I give my Whip Go goals 7 days. That's just what I choose to do. And I've kind of split them up so that way it's not all my Whip Go stuff at the beginning. And then I have a wheel. I have an iPhone, so I use Tiny Decisions app, and I have all my projects loaded into that. So after I plug in my Whip Go goals and I plug in my stocking piece, I take my wheel and spin it and try to give everything 3 days. So right here you can see the 8th, 9th, and 10th I will work on Mini Ye Old Kitchen. The 11th, 12th, 13th I will work on Autumn Blessing, which was my New Year's start for this year. And kind of like that. So, and then when that wheel is completely blacked out, when I've done everything throughout the months, I'll reset it. And I like it because that way everything gets progress and I'm not focusing solely on just like 1 or 2 things. So, Mini Sunflower Cottage started like this. I've only done 300 stitches because it's only been 2 days so far. This is where we're at. This is all $9.95. So much $9.95. So I'm really hoping to get like, this is 1 page, by the way. I'm hoping to get all the $9.95 done on this page so I can do a different color. But we will see. But hey, we still got 5 days left to go. So that is where this piece is at so far. And I've done 300 stitches so far. And that is all I have worked on. Mini Sunflower as of right now is at 5.63% so far. That's all I've stitched on. I don't have any haul. I did order the rest of the floss that I was missing for the Farmer's Market by Amy Stewart. I was thinking of doing this for a New Year, New Start. I don't know if I can hold off that long. Maybe I will say if I can finish Merry Noel, I can start the Farmer's Market. Maybe that's an idea. All right, so if you have stuck around for this video, I would like to do a giveaway for my subscribers. I still can't believe that I've hit 3,000 subscribers. That blows my mind. So I'm hoping to be back in 2 weeks, and in my next video, will draw the names, and we're gonna do a giveaway for a Heaven and Earth Designs chart because I love full coverage. So that's what we're gonna do. So to be entered, you have to use the keyword HAID. I'll put it down here. HAID stands for Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's H-A-E-D, HAID. Please do not use the words giveaway, freebie, free, any of that stuff, because I want this to go to people that actually come and watch my videos and not some bot or people that are just trying to get free stuff. So I think the easiest way to do it on there is to have a wish list on there, or whoever wins, I will contact you and we will figure it out, okay? So just please, to be entered, you have to leave a comment, and in your comment, mention the word HAID, H-A-E-D. And I'm so excited to do this for you guys. So, I think that's gonna be all from me. So I'm gonna go ahead, I guess I should put all this stuff away and start my work day. So remember, your mental health is important, and to take time for yourself each and every day in whatever form that is for you, and to be a light to the world around you. I will see you guys in about 2 weeks, hopefully. Bye.